What if I told you that the founder of TOMS Shoes was once so broke he had to sleep on friends' couches and eat ramen noodles for weeks? Blake Mycoskie didn't just fail once. He failed spectacularly, multiple times, before revolutionizing how we think about business and social impact. Before TOMS became a household name, Blake was the king of failed startups. His laundry service company crashed and burned, his billboard advertising venture dead on arrival, his reality TV show cancelled after one season. By his mid-20s, Blake had racked up more business failures than most people attempt in a lifetime. The lowest point came when his cable channel startup collapsed, leaving him not just financially devastated, but emotionally crushed. Friends and family started questioning his judgment. Investors stopped returning his calls. Blake found himself wondering if he was just destined to be a serial failure, bouncing from one broken dream to another. He wasn't building a legacy. He was building a highlight reel of flops. Then came 2006, the trip that changed everything. Blake traveled to Argentina, not for business, but to clear his head and maybe learn to tango. What he discovered instead broke his heart wide open. He saw children running around barefoot, their feet cut and infected because they couldn't afford shoes. Most people would have felt sad and moved on. But Blake had a crazy idea. What if every pair of shoes sold could give a pair to a child in need? Friends called him naive. Some thought he was nuts. He had no background in fashion, no investors, no plan. Just a belief that business could be built on compassion. Business experts said it would never work. You can't build a sustainable business on charity, they warned. But Blake had learned something from all those failures. Sometimes the most unrealistic ideas are the ones that change the world. Starting with just $300 and a simple canvas shoe design, Blake launched TOMS, short for Tomorrow's Shoes, in 2006. The one-for-one model was revolutionary. Buy a pair, give a pair. No complicated charity partnerships, no middlemen, just direct impact. The response was explosive. Celebrities started wearing TOMS. Major retailers came calling. Within the first year, Blake had given away 10,000 pairs of shoes. By 2019, that number reached over 100 million pairs distributed across 70 countries. But TOMS became more than just shoes. Blake expanded the model to eyewear, coffee, and bags, each purchase creating positive impact somewhere in the world. He had created an entirely new category, the social enterprise. Today, Blake Mycoskie is worth hundreds of millions of dollars. But more importantly, he's proved that business can be a force for good. His early failures weren't roadblocks. They were training ground for the resilience and creativity he'd need to build something truly meaningful. Every rejection taught him persistence. Every collapse showed him what didn't work. Every no prepared him for the moment when his crazy idea would finally make sense. Yes, Blake Mycoskie was a huge failure, but he failed forward until he landed a purpose that mattered more than profit. As Mr. Ambot would say, you failed when you stop.